And good evening to you once again. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports from the Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament for the fifth game of our broadcast. What is a five? I knew a triple header, a quadruple header. What's five?
No, it's a
header?
quin. It's a quin.
Whatever it is, it's the fifth broadcast of the day. It's scheduled to start at 9:30, but they're going to start early, and we don't really mind. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Jack and John are alongside. I'm Charlie Hull. It's the Brown County Hornets and the Farmington Farmers matching up in what could be a really fantastic matchup as these two squads come in both sporting pretty good records. 8-2 is Farmington, and Brown County is 8-3 on the season. We'll talk more about the matchup, recap what's happened so far in the tournament action today, and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice-cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a DOT truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at DOT. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at DOT.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Brown County Hornets and the Farmington Farmers getting ready to take the court in preparation for this matchup. And, Jack, both these teams with a record that if you maybe reseeded this thing, they could have been one of the top 4 seeds. But I'd say that win for Camp Point Central over Quincy Notre Dame, 52-33, probably really helped solidify them in that top 4. Macomb, obviously, I think could have had a bid for a top 4 seed, but these two teams maybe playing a little chip on their shoulder, thinking they could have been one of the top 4.
Well, Brown County already had a win over Camp Point Central, so, I mean, that's something to hang your hat on. Farmington, year in, year out, is usually in the thick of things in this tournament, but, hey, here's the deal. You play whoever's in front of you and see what happens next.
The Farmers actually finished second in the tournament last year as Eureka was the champion. We just saw Eureka make a huge comeback and beat Illini West by a final of 52-41. Eureka was actually down 29-15 in that contest, so they outscore Illini West 38-12 down the stretch in the second half of that game, probably in about a quarter and a half to storm back and win that one and move on to the winner's side of the bracket where they will try to defend their Macomb Holiday Basketball Tournament title. The 9 o'clock game this morning was won by Illini Bluffs, 56-42 over Monmouth Roseville. We saw Rockridge, the number 1 seed, beat Liberty 54-22. The closest game of the day so far has been West Hancock beating Canton 51-48. Camp Point Central handled Lewiston easily, 62-26. Southeastern got by Abington Avon 41-29. Macomb clamped down defensively against Pittsfield to win that game 46-33. And then Eureka defeating Illini West in a game, as we told you, that just finished up 52-41. This is the final game of day one of this tournament. The winner of the contest will play that Eureka squad tomorrow at 9:30. The loser plays Illini West at 2:30 in the afternoon on the consolation side of the bracket. Both teams taking the court here at Western Hall. Glad you're up late with us this evening on Central Illinois Sports. And we pause for a break to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make this game possible, bringing it your way. Stay tuned on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Lipcomb Insurance Services realize today's risk. A good risk management plan is a necessity. It takes thought and consideration in many variables that face you as a producer. No one solution can be the answer. At Lipcomb Insurance Services, we have over 40 years of experience with agriculture and the problems you face. We offer a wide variety of options to help you shoulder some of the risk. We understand farming. We will go over your goals and challenges as a producer and build a risk management plan that fits your operation. Contact Brett Lipkeman at 217-242-2703. Lipkeman Insurance Services, a trusted and proven provider of federal crop insurance for over 20 years. Go Eagles! Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Brown County Hornets enter with a record of 8-3 on the season. A 7-point loss in their opener to Southeastern, 48-41. Then reeled off 5 wins in a row. Hartsburg-Emden 61-29. A 53-52 come-from-behind win against Beardstown. Defeated Rushville handily 71-30. Beat Camp Point Central 54-44 and Griggsville Perry 64-52. They fell to West Central 58-52. Beat ISD 52-48. That actually is a JV score. I just want to point that out. I'm not sure why that appears on Brown County's varsity, but ISD is not playing varsity basketball, so that's a JV score. Havana, they beat them 48-34, lost to Beardstown 56-41, and beat Calhoun 69-53, so 8-3, but a couple of games where you're like, that's strange. A little up and down for Eric Jones' squad to start the year.
Yeah, it is, and it all starts with some pretty solid play in the middle for this Brown County squad. They've got guys like Sam Carr who really do a nice job for them. Beheimer really adds a lot of speed for them, and Ward's just one of those rugged guys in the middle for this squad.
Yeah, this is a pretty well-rounded Brown County Hornet squad. Strong in the guard play, as you talked about. Sam Carr, he had a really, really nice Beardstown tournament, especially having a good start to his senior year. For this Farmington squad, well, they stormed out of the gates as they were on quite a win streak to start the season. We're 6-0 to start the year. beating South Fulton 58-25, Havana 71-46, North Fulton 71-36, Lewiston 54-33, Tremont 76-71, and Monmouth Roseville 42-41. They lost back-to-back games on the 6th and 8th of December, 45-33 to Macomb and 44-41 to Mercer County, before coming back and finishing off their pre-Christmas schedule with a 55-26 win over Abington Avon and a 63-45 win over Wethersfield as they enter tournament play with a record of 8-2. This is a team that was the runner-up last year in the tournament, and Coach Marty Lazier and his Farmers looking to make another deep run in the Macomb Holiday Tournament.
This Farmers squad is always going to be rugged. They play a tough schedule, kind of a softer schedule at the beginning of this year for them if you look at some of those games. But when they get in the thick of things, they'll play some really good people. And all the way back to Coach Wurzbach and Jeff Otto and other people, this Farmington squad has been a tough crew to have to handle. Want to tell you about this one. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and in Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishing all the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for the final day, or final game of day one, I should say, of the first day of the Macomb Holiday Basketball Tournament. Everybody comes back and plays tomorrow with games starting at 9 o'clock. We'll have that game, actually, as Liberty is a participant in that game. So games at 9, 10:31, and 2:30. And then the championship bracket semifinals at 5, 6:30, 8, and 9:30. So right at the moment, we have a 9 o'clock game as Monmouth Roseville plays Liberty. A 1 o'clock game as Pittsfield plays A-Town. And we know for sure that Southeastern will play Macomb at 8 o'clock. And Camp Point Central will play West Hancock at 6:30 just prior to that. So this Brown County team, will they be playing at 2:30 against Illini West? That's if they got defeated, or they got to beat this Farmers squad and play Eureka at 9:30. Still yet to be determined. What we do know is it's time for a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your number one resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Farmington and Brown County in this contest. Well, first thing you notice for this Farmington Farmer squad, Jack, is you take a look at their lineup. I think it's pretty good-sized lads on that team.
Yeah, they usually have some big ones, and they're doing it again tonight with some big boys out there. Brown County will have to kind of play up to that to be able to play with them.
Brown County might want to try to get out and move up and down a little more in this contest, see if they can't get this squad from Farmington a little bit worn out. The other thing they're going to try to do, and Brown County is really good at this, especially Beheimer, is turning that corner, getting inside, and trying to draw the fouls from the big guys inside. If they're able to do that, that can open some things up for the Hornets in the interior.
Colby Ward's one of those guys, when healthy, he really plays big, but he's not in that starting lineup today.
Yeah, he's battled some injuries, some illness throughout the start of this season, and he's definitely a dynamic player for this squad when healthy, but as you talked about, that is still a big if for this Brown County squad. When you start to take a look at their at the bench for this Brown County team, well, a couple of guys that you would kind of expected to come off the bench have made their way into the starting lineups, and Maverick Henry and Tice Fullerton, a pair of sophomores that really we saw them play in the state finals in baseball last year. Both those guys played quite a bit. Those two kids have been through a lot already just as sophomores.
Played big in that postseason baseball, and they're doing the same thing in basketball. You might need to see a guy like Noah Ingram get into the game, a 6'4" kid, to add a little bit of size in this program.
We're about 3 minutes away from the tip-off of this contest between Brown County and the Farmington Farmers. We step aside for our final break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Starting lineups, play-by-play, your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
Home to over 4,000 residents, a progressive and growing community serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival, play some disc golf on our new championship course, spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber, too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring? Time for a new kitchen? Any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Hey, let's meet the starting lineups brought to you by Bowlers Universe. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They have a great menu, lots of fun for you. Planned on New Year's Eve. Make sure to check it out at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Brown County is the visiting team. Eric Jones' squad 8-3 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 6'1 sophomore, Tice Fullerton. At a second guard, a 5'10 sophomore, Maverick Henry. At the third guard, he's a 6-foot senior, Cole Beheimer. At a forward, a 6'3 senior, Sam Carr. And at the other forward, he is a 6-foot junior, Angel Duarte. Duarte, Carr, Beheimer, Henry, and Fullerton for 8-3 Brown County. For the Farmington Farmers, Marty Lazier's team is 8-2 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 6'1 senior, Gage Rankin. At a second guard, a 5'10 senior, Kyle Litchfield. And at the third guard is the 5'10 junior, Zach Taylor. At a forward, he is a 6'1 senior, Logan Morse. And at the other forward, the 6'6 junior, Keontre Barnes. Barnes, Morse, Taylor, Litchfield, and Rankin for 8-2 Farmington.
I was glad to see Jeremy Garrett come back into the coaching ranks last year, and even though he's got those kids at home, Mama's letting him go out and coach some basketball. Good for him.
Brown County, the visiting team, green uniforms with the white numbers and gold trim. Farmington and the home whites with the purple numbers and gold trim this evening. It is a Western Hall, Leroy A. Ufkus Court, and the Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament, the 76th annual edition of this tournament. And Barnes will jump in the center for the squad from Farmington against old Sammy Carr for Brown County. Ed Alexander, our head official, steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Farmers. They'll be on the attack against the Brown County man-to-man defense to start this contest. Litchfield has it out top. Takes it on the right wing to Zach Taylor, sporting the bright green shoes. Looks like he could fit in at Brown County. On the left side, Litchfield to Barnes, way away from the basket. Right side, 3-ball on the way up, no good by Morse. And the rebound down to Fullerton. His outlet pass is tipped away and loose on the court. Still loose out there. Both teams fighting hard for it. Henry's on the floor after it, tied up, and it will be Brown County basketball after that scrum.
You won't have to worry about the Brown County kids getting down on the floor and going after the ball. They're scrappers, no doubt about it.
7:31 to play in the opening period, and Brown County on the attack for the first time. Fullerton to inbound. He looks to get it in, close to 5. He'll throw a pass stolen away by Barnes if he can run it down. Saves it inbounds. Ooh, good find down low to Litchfield, who gets fouled.
Litchfield will be fouled on the play after Brown County's first turnover of the ball game. Looks like it's going to go against Tice Fullerton, does it not?
It is Tice Fullerton's foul, his first team first. Out of bounds underneath for the Farmers. Litchfield to throw it in to Barnes.
Barnes is very athletic on that last play. Wow.
Oh, long pass, and he covered some ground in a hurry. He's 6'6", and it didn't take him too many steps to close in on that ball. Litchfield gets it from Rankin. Now on the left side to Taylor. Taylor tries the dribble drive, poked away from behind by Beheimer. It stays with the Farmers on the baseline out of bounds.
Just underway at the 7:08 mark, looking for our first points of the ball game.
Barnes on the inbounds. Going to go to work. Now step back 3 by the big man is no good. And the rebound down to Maverick Henry. Gets the ball to Fullerton, finds Beheimer as Brown County now attacks on the offensive side. Kick to the corner and Duarte fake, steps inside the arc, puts up a shot and nails the bottom of the net. As Angel Duarte puts Brown County on top 2-0 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard with 6:40 to play in the first. Taylor gets the ball to Morse toward the left wing against Duarte. Works off the Rankin screen. Now off the screen from Barnes. Gets it to Rankin on the left wing. Back out front. It goes to Morse. Morse has a pass stolen away by Fullerton. He's on the run into the front court. Bounce pass finds Beheimer. Beheimer up. That shot blocked on the backboard. And they'll say had not hit the board yet, so able to block it.
That's goaltending.
I don't know. I think it was still a clean block. Here's Morse on the drive-in, trying to crack the code of the Brown County defense, and is fouled on his way to the hoop.
Fullerton's going to pick up his second, I do believe, very quickly. And it'll be team second. He'll have to sit down. And into the ball game. Looking to see who that is. That's Colby Wart.
Yep, Wart in for the first time as Fullerton sits down. 6:06 to play in the first. Here's Barnes for a deep three, and it's good. And the Farmers have their first lead of the contest, 3-2. So Barnes is 6'6" tall, the largest man on the court by far, and he's 1 for 2 from 3. Into the front court, Beheimer skips it across on the right side, Henry. Henry back to Beheimer. He'll try for the 3, and the answer no good. Henry, though, runs down the offensive board to Colby Wart. Shovels it off to Beheimer. Going to try to get to the window. Up too hard. Rebound Duarte. Shot fake. Put up no good. Blocked out of bounds. And say just he shot it. It was not blocked. John thinks maybe he touched it on the way out. It's going to be Farmers basketball. 5:30 to play in the first. Farmington up 3-2 in the early part of this contest. Rinkin with it on the right side. Leaves it off for Morse. Back to Rinkin on the right wing, looking for Barnes down low. Double team comes this way, swiped away. Barnes kept it alive, though, to his teammate Rinkin for a deep 3. It's too hard. And the rebound down to Wart. Gets it to Carr. Carr wants to push into the front court. Dishes to the corner in Duarte. Now to Wart, ball tipped and run down out near the half-court line by Sam Carr. Both teams really active on the defensive side. 3 minutes into this contest, it's a 3-2 Farmers lead. Now Brown County with an uncontested turnover as Wart had the ball past his direction, and I'm not sure he was exactly ready for it there. Out of bounds on the sideline of the backcourt for Farmington.
The Hornets need to find a way to get Sam Carr involved in the offense. He's a good offensive basketball player.
4:49 to play in the first. 3-2 advantage for Farmington. Right wing Morse. Skips it across on the left side, Litchfield. Top of the key, Taylor. To Rinkin. Rinkin looking to try to get it to Barnes. No, reverses it left side instead to Taylor. Taylor sizes up his man. To Barnes out top. Kyle Litchfield gets a touch. Out top for a deep, and I mean deep 3 by Morse. No good. It goes off of the rim and out of bounds and will be Brown County basketball. That was a good 6 or 7 steps behind the college three-point line that is a solid 2 feet farther than the high school line.
If there was a college volleyball spike line, it was behind that.
Into the front court, Henry. In the corner to Wart. Wart for a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Rinkin. Gets it to Litchfield. Pushes into the front court. That's to Morse. Morse on the dribble drive. Shot it up is good. Logan Morse with an and one opportunity as he completes at the rim.
It's going to make it a 5-2 ball game and a foul against Brown County. And is that against Beheimer, his first, team third, and one coming the way of Morse. It's up and good.
So Morse with the old-fashioned three-point play gives the Farmers a 6-2 lead, and now as Wart brings it the other way, he will be fouled, I believe, by Zach Taylor here.
Taylor's going to pick up the foul, his first, Farmington's first foul of the game. 3:56 left first quarter, 6-2 in favor of Farmington on the Truck scoreboard.
You ever think about, Taylor's got those bright shoes on. Easy for a referee to remember if you fouled or not, right? Here's a nice take to the basket by Beheimer. He's got a bucket and makes it 6-4. Which one everybody kind of look the same, just in case, you have a situation where there's a couple guys that could go on and the referee might pick the guy with the fewer fouls at the time.
Wouldn't hurt a thing.
3:30 to play in the first.
Inconspicuous is what they say.
Arm sleeves, Wart's got one of those on. Carr kind of wears a high sock and a low sock. Here's a take to the basket, and an offensive foul going to be called against Logan Morse as Beheimer steps in to draw the harm.
Morse picks up the foul, his first, team second, turnover number 2 against Farmington. Now Farmington showing full court pressure against Brown County to 3:21 mark of the first stanza. 6-4 Farmers.
Ooh, they had Carr on the deep pass, and instead a holding foul going to be called on the Farmers. It'll be a 10-yard penalty and will result in a first down.
Litchfield will pick it up.
Out of bounds length of the court to go here.
Not Gillespie or Staunton, but Litchfield.
Kyle Litchfield.
Couldn't resist.
Carr in the backcourt. He'll drive this one across the half-court line.
That's Ward.
Well, he looks like Sam Carr if he was wearing a 33 and had a little longer hair, and he evidently stepped out of bounds.
Third turnover against the Hornets of Brown County.
You don't think Carr and Wart look alike?
Well,
Carr's a little taller, a little shorter hair.
Yeah, a little thinner. Yeah.
They both, I mean, here's my problem, though. Wart has a high sock on the left side and a low sock on the right, and Carr is just the opposite. I think they're sharing socks. Here's an illegal screen going to be set now by
That's going to go against Litchfield. He'll pick up his second. Turnover number 3. Team foul number 4. Litchfield will take a chair.
You have always been what I consider a fashionista, Jack, so explain to me the high sock, low sock.
Just really kind of like those leggings they're wearing and different things. I don't know what you want to call them, but I have no idea why they like to wear all that stuff.
Beheimer.
The shooting arm man. That's always been one of my faves.
Yager McGath into the game for the first time. Here's Duarte, fakes the shot, gets it to McGath. McGath 4-3, good. Fresh off the bench and shooting this team into a lead, 7-6 for the Hornets. As McGath has his first 3. Check that, 2:35 to play in the first.
Second lead change of the day.
Here's Taylor. On the left side, Rankin, who's going to help handle that ball without Litchfield. On the right side, Morse for a 3, no good. Carr with the board. Outlet pass to Beheimer. Pushes to Duarte and leaking back. Duarte blocked at the rim. Rebound down to Rankin. That was a big block by Morse. Morse into the front court on the run for Farmington. Spin move inside, off the window, no good. Barnes, the rebound, put back with the right hand, won't fall. Gets his own board again. Fadeaway J is good.
Barnes with 5.
And makes it 8-7 Farmers on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Under 2 to play in the first. Entertaining contest so far, we thought it would be. And here's a turnover by Brown County as Wart was trying to find Carr. He says, hey, sock friend, sorry about that one. We have a timeout taken by the Farmington Farmers. We will pause as well. It is 8-7 Farmington on top of Brown County. Back with you after this.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
1:49 to play in the first period. It is an 8-7 Farmington Farmer lead. They took the timeout, and the Farmers will have the ball length of the court to go. As we're back to live action here. Here's a double dribble out front as Zach Taylor went to throw it to his teammate in Morse, and the defender kind of jumped the passing lane very quickly. A turnover on the Farmers will allow into the contest for Brown County Noah Ingram, the 6'4 junior, replacing Kobe Wart.
He's in very early in the game, 1:40 left first quarter.
Ingram gets it to Beheimer in the backcourt.
Looking for a 4th lead change. Brown County trailing 8-7 on the Truck scoreboard.
Beheimer, dribble drive in, kicks to the wing. Carr for a 3. Good look, no good. And the rebound down to Morse. He wants to push into the front court. Doesn't have numbers, doesn't care. Drives in, right hand runner up and good. Logan Morse with another 2.
Give him 5 on the day.
Makes it a 10-7 advantage for Farmington, their largest lead of this contest. Beheimer on the dribble drive. That'll be close to 5 here. Gets it free to Carr with just over a minute to play in the first. Beheimer beats his man on the baseline, and a foul going to be called here.
Remember Beheimer is a freshman getting to play in these? Is that going to go against Barton? Yep, Barton will pick up the foul. His first 15 foul. Thank you, Nick. Nick Hendricker said he's sitting at home laughing. I don't know what he's laughing about. Do you?
He's laughing. He's having a good time. Angel Duarte says, move, and they did. Lieutenant Dan said, get out, shut up. So we did. Here's Taylor into the front court. Left side, Barnes, deep 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound tipped around, kept alive in the hands of Taylor. 48 seconds to play in the first. Dribble drive in to Barnes. Works it quickly back out Morse. Barton to Taylor. 10-7 Farmer advantage, and They've got the basketball, this Farmington.
And they'll have the possession to start the next quarter.
Yep, barring a tie-up in the next 29 seconds. Patient here. I think Marty Lozier does a nice job for this Farmington team. I thought that last year watching this team play. They're very disciplined. They do a lot of things right. They have so far in this first quarter. Brown County's just had a couple of errant passes in this first period that have given the Farmers a couple of extra possessions, and Farmington's size doesn't hurt either.
Got to take care of the basketball a little better.
Here's Barnes. Has it swiped away. Ingram has it fall into his hands. Carr, a three-quarter court shot. Good if it goes off the front of the rim. No good. And we head to the second period with Farmington leading Brown County 10-7. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Farmington with a 10-7 lead. They'll have the basketball. They're just 4 of 13, 23%, 1 of 8 from the arc, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Brown County 3 of 10, 1 of 4, and haven't shot a free throw yet.
Farmington ball to start this second period. Dribble drive in by Morse, shot up no good. Offensive foul. It's the second time he's been called for a charge.
Morse will be called on the foul. That'll be his second. Turnover number 6.
That was Carr there that drew the charge.
I mean, earlier than that, one of the Brown County kids kind of pushed him a little bit, but they got by with that one. It's the guy that gets seen, not the guy that doesn't necessarily.
Wart into the front court. He'll drive the lane, had the ball knocked away and stolen away here by Farmington's Russell Poore.
6 turnovers each way.
Into the front court, Taylor. Taylor on the little spin move, had it knocked loose, gets it back. Trying to maintain his balance. Out top, Barton to Barnes. Barnes in the corner threw a high pass, too high for Poore, and out of bounds.
That was a bullet, was it not? Wow. 7th turnover now on Farmington.
Barnes says if you were just 6'6" like me, you could have caught that.
You might have broke a finger, though, or at least a nail.
7 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the half. 10-7 Farmington. This game in a little bit of a lull right now. Beheimer on the left side, McGath. Bounces on the baseline to Ward, back out to McGath. McGath skips it across to Duarte. Duarte on the dribble drive is bumped. I mean, he got bumped out of bounds, I think. Nope, they're going to say he just stepped out of bounds. Russell Poore chested him up. Duarte went bumped out of bounds, and they said, all right, Farmers ball.
He said, I don't think I did that on my own.
Duarte says, this is kind of a tough row to hoe, you know what I mean?
I didn't get hit that hard, quarterback in the Hornet football team this year.
7:05 to play in the half. 10-7 Farmers trying to extend. Taylor with the basketball into the front court. Zach Taylor. There was a Zach Taylor that played football for Macomb. I believe then was at maybe WIU as well, linebacker. He had about 39 tackles in a game against Pittsfield. That was the year they played each other twice for some reason. It was a weird year. Here's a ball knocked loose as Barnes trying to dribble, and it's knocked away. McGath on the run out into the front court on a 1-on-4. Drives in and has a shot blocked. Rebound comes down to Morse. Morse out to Taylor. He is fouled by McGath.
McGath will pick up the foul. That's what happens a lot of times when you make a mistake the other way. His first, team fourth. 6:27 left in the half, 10-7 Farmers. And like Charlie said, we've been glued on that score for a while.
Feel like it's about to change soon.
In fact, that was the end of the first quarter score.
Feel like it's about to change soon.
Maybe.
Morse with the ball, right side to Barnes. Barnes for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Beheimer. Beheimer He shot out of a cannon into the front court. Floater, left-hand runner, no good. Rebound is coming the other way in the hands of Taylor. He wants to go quickly now and gets called for a carry.
Turnover number 9 already on the Farmers. Brown County's turned it over 7 times. 6:05 left in the half. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but we've been stuck on that 10-7 score for a while.
Feel like it's going to change soon. Could be that indigestion from the buffalo chicken horseshoe at lunch, though. Here's Beheimer, right side, 3. Nope, it was the feeling. He makes it 10-10 the score.
Profit.
I knew it was coming soon.
Beheimer's got 5.
10 all, the tie with 5:45 to play in the half.
First tie of the ball game.
Rankin with the ball. Right side, Taylor. He's going to try the 3 and the answer, and it's good. Taylor tickles the twine from 19-9 to make it 13-10 Farmers.
I mean, it worked, but he's got a different-looking delivery on that shot, does he not?
Here's a shot fake and a drive by McGath. McGath with a floater up, no good. Rebound tipped around down to Henry on the offensive glass. He says, "Get me out of here, Mister. He gets it back on the right side. He'll try a 3 off the mark, and the rebound secured by Farmington's Russell Poor. Quick outlet pass into the front court. Taylor on the run out. Leaner, no good. Barnes with a rebound, put back up and in for 2.
Barnes makes his 7th point of the day.
Keontae Barnes.
5-0 run now for the Taylors in timeout Brown County. 5:02 left in the half. Farmers 15, Hornets 10. Back after this.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Conversations you have during breaks. We were talking about mascots. Tornadoes, cyclones. What's the difference? I understand the hurricane's different. It's on the water, but isn't a tornado and a cyclone basically the same thing? Not an expert when it comes to that. But I do know that I think it's still tough for an eagle to become a tornado. I'm not sure how that works. It's a heck of a transition, and you don't want to see it. It's not pretty.
Takes a lot of wind.
Yeah. Yikes. Feathers go everywhere. It's just ugly. Here's the ball stolen away. Litchfield on the run out. He's playing with 2 fouls, and he gets the larceny and the layup for Farmington. And the Farmers now have built a 7-point lead. Our largest of the contest on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
7-0 run after being tied at 10.
Beheimer, a long pass. Ooh, Sam Carr skydive for that one. Quick one down low to Ward. Going to back his way in. Shot it up, no good. Fouled. And he'll get 2 shots. I think Morse is going to pick up his 3rd.
Yeah, Colby Wart's going to go to the free throw line, and we'll double check. Morse is going to pick up his 3rd. 7th team foul. 4:28 left in the half. Wart to the free throw line. Looking for his first points. First one too hard.
Contest tonight brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. You'll find Illini Express on the south side of the square in Pittsfield, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Wart makes the adjustment. He's got his first point of the day.
17-11 the score. 4:24 to play in this second period. Litchfield through Taylor. Taylor, a little hesitation dribble a couple of times. Now to Barton. Rankin. Guard-heavy offense right now for Farmington. Here's a deep 3. Litchfield about from Taylorville. Shot up no good, and the rebound down to Henry. He'll give it to Wart into the front court. Beheimer halfway home in this second period. Out top, Beheimer, a little hesitation move. Drives in. Ooh, was looking for Duarte. Ball bounced off of him, but right to Henry. Now Carr, he'll try to penetrate. Little pull-up J. Tough one won't go. And Barnes, skies high, and secures the rebound.
His first board of the day.
Oh, he's had a couple offensive rebounds and putbacks, so he's got to have those.
Yeah.
Rankin with it.
That's because he missed those bunnies.
Rankin spin move right past his man. Shot is up and good. Duarte came in and gave him the old hip check, and he'll get an and one opportunity right here.
Duarte's first, team 5th. 19-11 now, the biggest lead of the ball game. It's important for Brown County to stop the bleeding right here, though. Rankin's first bucket of the day, looking for the and one to make it a 9-point game, and doesn't get it done. Carr with the rebound.
Wart and Barnes end up on the floor And a little bit of a heap. Here's Beheimer. Beheimer, an off-balance shot, no good. Rankin with the board for Farmington.
Rankin with 4 defensive boards now.
They'll bring it into the front court. Wants the ball, hand off to Taylor. Taylor's quick. To Barnes. On the left side, Barton. Rankin. Right side, Taylor. 3:09 to play in the second period. Over to Barton. Barton on the dribble drive. Kicks to Rankin. Rankin fakes the 3. He'll try the penetration move. Shot up no good, but he's hacked in the act, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, Rankin's going to go to the free throw line as he just beat everybody to the basket on that right wing. And the foul will go against Brown County. Ward's going to pick it up.
Duarte.
Oh, Duarte. My mistake. He picked up his second short order. To the free throw line is Gage Rankin. First one is up and good.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. They also operate the Democrat Message in Brown County. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Rankin looking for 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe. Up and good.
Got them both. 10-point game. 21-11. Does Brown County have a little run before the end of this first half? Got to take better care of the basketball. Ingram down low, Ward. He had it slip out of his paws. Runs it down, gets it to Carr. Carr gonna try to work off the dribble here. Out top, Beheimer. Beheimer dribble drive. He got caught in the air to Ingram now on the pass. Over to McGath. Seen a couple of times Brown County, the man penetrating runs right into the cutter almost. Here's a nice take by Ward, and he'll convert for his first field goal of the contest to go along with the free throw. 3 total in the game to make it 21-13. Have you noticed that as well? Brown County will have a guy driving maybe toward the elbow, and he'll almost run into his teammate cutting across the lane. Yep. It's like the timing's just a little off.
Yeah, they've had a little trouble getting the right spacing and taking care of the basketball.
Here's Barnes with it on the wing, just inside the arc. He's off the mark, and Warrant grabs the rebound to Beheimer. Wants to slow things up. Ward looks a little gassed in there right now, doesn't he? He's really late to get up the floor.
Now,
Beheimer gets it to Ward.
Hadn't really had that basketball legs under him, I don't believe.
Carr on the wing. Carr pulls up for a long 2-pointer. It's too hard. And the rebound to Barton for Farmington. Now the ball knocked away, and traveling going to be the call on Litchfield as he kind of hopped with the ball.
10 turnover on the Farmers, 8 on Brown County, 1:43 left in the half. 21-13, Wart does take a chair.
Just trying to catch his breath there at the end of the bench. 1:37 to play in the half. Hornets trying to draw closer here. Free throw line, Ingram. Little in and out to Henry on the left wing. Fullerton hasn't played in an eternity with those 2 fouls. Here's Carr for a 3, and that's a big shot in this first half for Brown County to pull him back within 5.
His first 3 of the day, first points.
Taylor into the front court to Litchfield right side. Works off the screen from Rankin. Out to Barnes. Barton and Barnes now try a little pick and roll.
Farmington doesn't really have a lot of logic in some of their shots. They just kind of one-on-one and away you go.
Barnes, deep 3. He says, how's the logic for that one for you, big boy?
Not bad. He's got 10.
24-16. Has the lead back out to 8. Answers the 3 at the other end.
Not really a transition.
Ooh. Carr didn't really have much of a lane to land in that time. Should have been a foul. Ball thrown away. Litchfield with the steal for Farmington. Taylor into the front court. Little hesitation move. Trying to get to the rim. He's hammered by Carr. And 2 shots coming up for Zach Taylor.
Carr will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Team foul number 7. But a shooting foul. 37.9 seconds left in the half. 24-16. An 8-point lead.
Not to be overly critical, but the last turnover from Brown County happened because Carr, when he was coming across, caught a pass, and they never gave him a place to land.
Taylor puts the first one up, and it's good.
So he tried to just shovel it away in a hurry because he thought he was going to travel.
Taylor's that young man that kind of clicks his heels together when he shoots the ball. Second one, up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Sam Carr.
Maybe he wishes he was home. 35 seconds to play in the half on a 9-point game. Beheimer in the basketball, with the basketball into the front court, and a reach-in foul, and he'll shoot 1 and 1.
They're going to go on Barton. It is his second, I do believe. 8th team foul. Cole Beheimer. Seems like Cole's been in high school for a lot of years. Just his fourth.
When you play as a freshman in just about everything.
Lefty puts the first one up and good. He's got 6.
He's had a fairly successful career in about everything he's done.
Yeah, he has. Second one up, also good. Give him 7.
25-18, 27 seconds to play in the second quarter. Brown County needs a stop to end this half. Going with a little momentum. Taylor guarded by Henry. That's a tough draw for the sophomore Maverick Henry. Taylor's pretty quick. Not the Mavericks slow by any stretch, but he's just not as quick as Zach Taylor has shown in this game. Upside Poor, works it down low. Barnes, tough turnaround, no good. McGath with a rebound, gets it out to Henry. Henry, a pull-up long 3. Ooh, might have gotten fouled there too, no call.
Well, I thought Barnes fouled the man on the other end and didn't get the call either.
No foul as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime with Farmington holding a 25-18 advantage. We're back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring? Time for a new kitchen? Any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a Dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at Dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at Dot.
25-18 here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, Quincy, Illinois is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple, making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. It was a 10-7 first quarter lead here at halftime, 25-18. We've had 3 lead changes in the ball game. We're tied at 10 before the Farmers would go on a 17-10 run. Turnovers in the ball game so far, 10 on the Farmers and 9 on Brown County. Foul situation, 2 on Kyle Litchfield for the Farmers. Rylan Barton has 2 fouls, 3 fouls on Logan Morris, and a single foul on Zach Taylor. On the Brown County side, 2 on Tice Fullerton, 2 on Angel Duarte, single fouls on Colby Wart, along with Cole Beheimer, Sam Carr, and Jaeger McGath. Halftime score, 25-18. Farmers with the lead. Individual scoring and more comes your way after these.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local county market. When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today.
The Farmington Farmers lead the Brown County Hornets 25-18 at halftime. Farmers are 10 of 24 from the field, 41.7%, 3 of 13 from the arc, 23%, 3 of 6 from the free throw line for 50%. Brown County, 6 of 21, 28.6%, 3 of 8 from the arc, 37.5%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Brown County led in scoring by Cole Beheimer with 7, Colby Wart with 3, Angel Duarte with 2, a 3 for Sam Carr, a 3 for Yager McGath, and that's the scoring for Brown County. On the other side, Keontre Barnes leads away with 10 points, 5 for Logan Morris, a 3 for Zach Taylor, really a free throw and a bucket, and 4 points for Gage Rankin. Farmington a little bit of foul trouble. They'll need to clean that up a little bit, and we'll get to see Tice Fullerton a little bit more for Brown County in the second half after he picked up his second foul early in that second quarter. 25-18, the halftime score on the Trucks scoreboard and the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair, anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044. Farmers, are you looking for high-yield genetics to help the bottom line on your farm? Contact Lipcomb Seed Sales for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. We have the luxury right now to be offering the highest-yielding soybean lineup Pioneer has offered in 30 years. Couple that with a service that is second to none, and you have a winning combination for your farm. For corn, check out the results of the National Corn Growers Yield Contact and see who's at the top. Maybe today is a good day to revisit Pioneer corn hybrids as well. Contact Aaron, Evan, and Brett today for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. Go Eagles!
Here at Mountain Dew, it's easy to tell who really loves the outdoors. For one thing, there's the rack on your car and the hitch on the back of your truck. There's your garage full of toys, from dirt bikes to wakeboards. And there's your cooler full of Mountain Dew. always at the ready. Because when it's time to get out there, climb into your deer stand or your fishing boat, a cooler of ice-cold Mountain Dew, that's as important a piece of outdoor gear as your spinning rod or your four-wheeler. Mountain Dew. Get out and do.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Well, we're just about ready for the second half. 25-18 here on Central Illinois Sports. Farmington leading Brown County. Neither team rated in the top four, so it's kind of one of those toss-up games. Brown County's got their work cut out for them. The Farmers are extremely athletic, and you've got to find a solution for Keontre Barnes and keep him off the boards.
I'll tell you right now, both teams, whoever wins this, going to have their hands full with that Eureka team. Man, once they got going after a very slow start, they looked like a machine.
Yeah, but it took them a long time, and their coach was very patient in getting those timeouts called. 3 in the first half. We're ready to go. Brown County with the basketball, trying to cut into the 7-point lead.
Fullerton, Henry, Duarte, Beheimer, and Carr to start the second half for Brown County. We'll set Farmington's lineup once the Farmers have the basketball. Here's Carr and a little pull-up J inside. Well-executed play for the start of the second half for Eric Jones's team, and they cut it down to a 5-point game.
5 for Carr.
Taylor, Morse, Barnes, Rankin, and Litchfield for the Farmers. Here's Morse to Barnes. Barnes knifes inside. Shot blocked. No, a foul, and this could be Tice Fullerton again.
Barnes will go to the free throw line. Will Fullerton pick up that quick foul? He's not looking towards it. They're going to call it on Fullerton. It'll pick up his third. Will they leave him in the game? It looks like it.
Tice has got to learn not to react to that, because even if it wasn't his foul, it was going to be at that point.
Yep, Barnes misses the first free throw. He'll get another.
And it very well could be, and that's why he reacted that way.
Well,
but even maybe they point it and they, hey, you're 2 and Carr's 22. Maybe he picks up that foul.
We've been around Tice, and he's just learning. He's a youngster. Very emotional young man. Second one up by Barnes, no good. And on the rebound, coming away with it is Brown County.
Fullerton, in fact. Beheimer brings it into the front court. Behind the back, it's caught at the free throw line. Now left side, Henry. Back to Beheimer. Beheimer on the dribble drive in. Shot up no good. Knocked from his feet. Barnes the rebound. Pushes it ahead for Morse. Back to Barnes. Look out! Slam with the one hand. Keontre Barnes.
He's got 12.
Makes it 27-20 Farmers. Here's a little up and under move by Beheimer. No good. Barnes the board. He wants to run again. Into the front court. Here's Morse for the layup. It's up and good.
Brown County may need a timeout.
Behind the play. Now we will get a timeout by the Hornets. Behind the play. Taylor kind of went flying there. Must have hit the high line. It is a 29-20 Farmer advantage over Brown County in the third period on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
29-20. The advantage for Farmington over Brown County on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. For all your diesel repair needs, it's Trucks, 217-922-0044. They have their mobile units up and going at this time. They're building their new facility in the industrial park in Pittsfield. Make sure to like Trucks on Facebook. Trucks, T-R-U-X, Trucks.
Coming soon to a diesel near you.
Oh, Brown County out of a timeout. A bad turnover here. Duarte was looking for Henry, and Henry was not expecting that ball to come his way. That'll bring Yager McGath back into the game. Well, maybe. I guess he's going to wait until the next dead ball because he didn't get to the X in time. It takes guys a little while to figure out where to check in here at Western Hall. It's kind of a longer sideline. Here's Barnes now for a deep three. Wow. What are you going to do there if he starts making that?
15 for him now, biggest lead right now.
12-point advantage. 6:13 to play in the third period. Beheimer with it. Has to beat his man off the dribble. Hands it off to Fullerton now. So much of what Brown County does is predicated on the first guy penetrating and then finding an open look. Kind of like the get right here. Carr an open three, no good. Rebound, Duarte keeps it alive and gets the offensive rebound. Off to Beheimer. 5:48 to play in this third period. Hornets down by a dozen. There's Fullerton, little pick and roll action with Duarte. Duarte out top, Beheimer. Beheimer dribble drive in, blocked and a board by Taylor. Taylor pushes it ahead, ball picked off by Fullerton. Good athletic play by Fullerton. He'll try the dribble drive in at the rim and in for two.
His first 2 points of the day.
Like taking a pick six back that time was Fullerton. Nobody wanted to step in the way of that young man. 5:15 to play in the third. Beheimer pokes it away from behind. Ball loose. Body's on the floor after it. It comes alive to the Farmers' Rankin.
What a good hustle by Taylor on that to keep it alive.
Yeah, he and Henry both on the floor after it, really fighting hard for this possession. Taylor to Rankin. Knifes the lane. Back out now. It goes to Litchfield. Morse left side. Deep. Three. Good. 35-22, a 13-point lead for the Farmers. They're heating up a little bit from outside now.
Give him 10.
Fullerton caught into a double team. Long pass. It is going to go off of Henry and out of bounds. Nearly picked off that time by Barnes. He almost got there and just enough to get in the vision line of Henry. He could not corral it. Henry will sit down, as will Fullerton. Back into the contest, Wart, and also checking back in was Duarte.
Barnes and Morse are just difference makers out here tonight.
Just a little bit bigger athletes. Right side, here's Rankin for a three. It's no good. McGath with the rebound. Into the front court, Beheimer on the run out. Drives in, out of control, and he'll get called for an offensive foul.
It's going to be turnover number 12. Beheimer will pick up the foul.
And then we'll have a technical foul called here as well.
Is it going on the player or?
I believe it's going to be Beheimer.
Take a look and see.
Nope. The technical foul is against Farmington. It's called against Taylor. So Taylor's second foul, team first, and Beheimer shoots free throws. Well, I apologize to Beheimer. And assuming that he had gotten called for that, I think he was.
Well, it's because of his grandpa. We always kind of think that maybe he's going to get a technical someday.
They're going to get together and talk about this and make sure. But Beheimer, I don't know that he was necessarily pleased with the offensive foul call, but they're going to say the man that actually reacted to it was Taylor for Farmington. 4:17 to play in the third, and gets very quiet in here at the moment. Beheimer's free throw no good.
Yep, he'll get another. You got to make those. You're trying to get back in this.
Brown County will also get the possession now.
So actually, they're going to get the ball. That's a big turnaround if they make the free throws. Neither one of them will fall as it goes all the way down and comes back out.
I mean, really a turnover for Farmington because they lose out on that possession.
12th.
And what
12th
have they got?
both ways.
So, yeah, ball out of bounds at the half-court line. That's where it should be. Beheimer gets it. Yeah, if you could have made those two free throws and then get a bucket here, you're back within single digits, but they did not. Trying to capitalize on the extra possession at least. Duarte out top. There's a pass picked off by Litchfield. Litchfield full speed ahead into the front court. He'll leave it off for Barnes. Barnes picks it up, floats it in for two more.
Give him 17 on the day now.
Keontre Barnes, the 6'6 junior, really coming alive here in the second half.
You're not going to make passes like that against a team like this.
Here's Carr on a step back, Jay, no good. And the rebound run down by Morse. Into the front court, taking his eye off it for just a moment was Taylor. It goes out of bounds off of him and a turnover on the Farmers.
13 on each squad in the turnover category. 3:37 left third quarter, 37-22, a 15-point lead for Farmington, and Brown County needs to find an answer now.
This Brown County team, I mean, it's a good group of athletes. They really do have a lot of athletes to put out there, but when they're unable to just out-athleticize their opponent, they've struggled in this one so far.
A lot of one-on-one in the offense.
Yeah, Pierce Carr on a drive. I mean, like that, you know, hey, it works, right? I mean, again, everything that happens is predicated on that guy with the ball getting past his man and either finishing at the rim or kicking it back out, right? I mean, there's never like a pick or anything set. Here's a ball blocked and a board here for Beheimer. Beheimer a 2-on-1 with Fullerton. Ooh, crosses the man over and leaves him standing in his dust.
Beheimer broke the ankles on that one, did he not?
Dust like you'd see in a cyclone that time. 2:50 to play in the third. Here's a ball stolen away again by Brown County's Beheimer. He's into the front court against Taylor. Shop it up, finishes with another two, and the Hornets back within 9. A timeout here for the Farmers. 2:42 to play in the third. Hornets showing a little life here as they've fought back into the contest. We're back with you after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
.242 to play in the third. Timeout taken by Farmington as they've seen Brown County crawl back within single digits here.
Must have watched that Eureka come back, huh? That's a dandy.
Wow. Not a lot of teams end the game on a 36-9 run. What they got going on here?
Where are we going to take the ball out?
Oh, all right.
It's a big decision.
The sideline.
Yep, right in front of the Toyota sign.
Farmington basketball, Eric Jones tells the referee, says, Ed, listen, I don't care where they take it out. There, here, we're not going to pressure anyway. It's not really going to matter. He's going to get it across. But it's all right. You do you. Rankin with it. On the bounce for Farmington. Ooh. To Taylor. Taylor on the right side. Morse. You know, Taylor picked up that technical and didn't come off the floor. It's pretty rare you see in a high school game. Here's a three on the way now by Taylor, and it's good.
Well, he's got 6.
Makes it 40-28. On the Trucks LLC scoreboard, 2:09 to play in the third. I'm not saying it's like a must-have. You just usually see a kid when he gets a technical at this level come out.
Kind of one of those unusual technicals.
Yeah. Here's Beheimer. Puts it on the deck, out top to Wart. Wart tries to get by Barnes. Tough shot up, no good. And the rebound to Morse.
Kind of a
Morse
tough guy to challenge.
finds
right
Barnes. Barnes, good find to Litchfield, whose layup is good. Really nice trap and transition that time by Farmington, and the Farmers lead by 14. So after Brown County had cut it to single digits, a little 5-0 Farmington run. In the waning moments of this third period, McGaff to Beheimer left side, hand up in his face from Taylor. Drives in, forces it, shot no good, but gets bailed out with a foul as the man came underneath.
You know, Brown County doesn't fit a whole lot of picks, do they?
Yeah, no.
I mean, just not much to open anybody up. That's going to go on Taylor, and that'll be his third. 13 foul. Beheimer going back to the free throw line. The lefty puts the first one up, and it's good.
Usage 420. Check them out for their Friday meals each Friday. Shockingly, at the Moose Lodge on Washington Street in Pittsfield. The food's hot, the drinks are cold, and a new special is served each week at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
Beheimer on the lefty does her again. He's got 13.
Makes it 42-30 now. 1:11 to play in the third. Here's a ball knocked loose. McGath really pestering Litchfield. Litchfield trying to get free, drives in, kicks it off on the right side. Here's a pull-up jump shot. Russell Poor, no good, as Poor's back in for the first time in the second half. And a reach-in foul in the backcourt. Called against Poor.
Poor's going to pick up the foul, his first.
Nope,
team
called against Litchfield.
I didn't think Litchfield was anywhere around. He picked up his third.
I'm not 1,000% sure he was even in the vicinity. So he's got 3, and Taylor's got 3, and that's their 2 main ball handlers. So Rankin going to check back in. Taylor's already on the bench, and now Litchfield heads that way with 3 fouls. 56.2 seconds to play in the third in a 12-point game.
Larry Lozier's not letting it get in the emotion part of the game.
Here's Wart on the dribble drive. Shot put up no good. Brown County is, give them credit, they are forcing the issue right now, drawing some fouls.
I think that's going to go against Taylor.
Taylor's not in.
Now Poor's going to pick up that foul I've been trying to give him for about 20 minutes. Colby Wart's got 4 points in the day, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. First one is up and no good.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Check them out for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Lots of great offerings for you at Real Net and Twine. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real.
Colby's got the second. He's got 4 on the day.
Makes it an 11-point game with just over 40 seconds to play in the third. Looks like the Farmers going to be content with running some clock out here. They'll also get the ball to start the final quarter, barring a tie-up in the last 29 seconds. Barnes with it, pressured out there. He can still dribble. That does to get the defender away from him. To Morse. Out near the big Leatherneck at the half-court line. 10 seconds left in the third now.
Fullerton didn't want to pick up another foul, so he backs off.
Barton, right side, Morse. Goes to Poor, had it knocked away, stolen away. Fullerton puts up a half-court shot and traveled first, so with a second left, another opportunity here for Farmington. Fullerton, I think, thought he had a little less time than he did.
1 tick left.
Here comes Litchfield back in, also Taylor back in. They'll sit down Barton and Poor. Litchfield to trigger. On the sideline on the scorer's bench side. He'll get into Morse. Morse, pretty good look. Deep 3. And he hits it. It was a deep one, but he had a good look at it. Nobody came out to pressure him. And a big shot to end the third quarter. Farmington 45, Brown County 31. We head to the final quarter next on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order. You can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
45-31. Farmington with the lead over Brown County. They're 18 of 35, 54%, 7 of 18 from the arc, and 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Brown County 11 of 32, 3 of 9, and 6 of 10.
Farmers with the lead and the basketball to start this final quarter.
Yes, we do provide you with stats during our broadcast.
Almost like on TV. Here's Barnes for a 3. It's an air ball, and Fullerton gets the rebound. His pass, though, is picked out of the air by Morse. Morse, deep 3. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Barnes. Back out to Morse. Coach Lazier for Farmington says, no more of that. Run some offense. Big, crossed his arms. Stop doing that.
Even Barnes thought maybe we should run a little offense there, and he likes to put the 3 up, and he can make them.
Morse way out front with Wart kind of chasing him. Drives, kicks right side. Litchfield 3. It's off the mark. Barnes knocks it out of bounds on the rebound. Oh, they'll say it goes off of Carr last. And stays with Farmington. Here comes Angel Duarte back in.
It's not been glaring, but I do think that the ball's kind of bounced the way of Farmington a little bit more in this game.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
And this is a good squad, for Farmington. 8-2 on the year. Coming into the contest. The 14-point lead, 7 minutes left. Appear to be on their way to the right side of the bracket. But this Brown County team can put up points in a hurry, especially if they can turn you over. And Farmington's had their fair share of turnovers. But it's been a while since they've really picked up very many of those.
They've been able to score the basketball this half, though.
Here's Rankin on a drive, gets to the rim, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Duarte. Off to Beheimer with 6:30 left. Beheimer dribble drive in, floater up left hand, no good. Rebound, Duarte soars in there, throws a pass out to Beheimer. So Duarte with the offensive board. Off to Fullerton, throws a pass. It's thrown into the backcourt by Morse. Fullerton he could have gone and got it kind of let up. Luckily, Duarte hustled back. Now a long pass to Beheimer. Kept it alive to Fullerton. Over to McGath for a 3. No good. Rebound on the offensive side again to Carr. He's been quiet offensively. Duarte in the corner. Back to Carr. Carr, little rocker step. Step back, Jay. No good. And Morse has the rebound. Carr just, 2 points? Or 3?
A 3.
Single 3?
No, my mistake. He's got 7.
Huh. Well, more than I thought he had. Here's a drive right by the man by Morse, and he's got another 2.
Give him a 15 on the day.
47-31 Farmers, 5:25 left. Beheimer into the front court for Brown County. Out front, Carr. Off the Duarte screen. Gets a speed under him, fires a 3. Good look, just too hard. Duarte gets another offensive board, though, and then he's fouled, but not called, and then he lost the ball out of bounds.
Duarte with 4 offensive boards, 2 defensive boards in the day.
McGath sits down as back into the contest, Maverick Henry for Brown County. 5:12 left. 16-point lead and the basketball for Farmington. And a timeout called by the Farmers. 5 minutes, 7 seconds to play. Timeout will pause as well. Back after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
5:07 to play, 47-31 the lead for Farmington on top of Brown County.
I'll ask what you ask off the air. Where's John Drake? We miss seeing John Drake.
Yeah, I thought he was a dedicated scorebook keeper, but I guess not.
Where in the world is John Drake? Nick Hendricker, find that out for us.
5 minutes to play. Yeah, give him a call, see if he's sleeping. Here's a nice pick and roll action. They'll get it to Rankin, and he'll put it up and in for 2.
Rankin's got 6.
This Farmington team really has put together a nice second half. Beheimer, a little hesitation move, kicks to the corner, and Duarte. Shovel pass out, knocked out of there by Morse.
Can't throw that soft pass because this Farmington bunch will swipe it from you.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
15 turnovers on Brown County and 16 on the Farmers. They'll both need to clean it up or they're going to play against Eureka.
I don't know if they're quite as quick as Camp Point Central looked earlier today, but they're pretty quick.
Brown County squad beat them earlier this season.
Here's a pull-up shot by Beheimer. It's good.
He's got 15.
10-point win for Brown County on that one, I think. Central's first game, I think it was like the Monday after they played in the state championship football game on Saturday.
Who made that bucket?
Shot put up was good by, Rankin again.
Give him 8.
Here's a rebound put back by Carr. It's up and in for 2.
Carr adds another with 9 now.
4 minutes left. Brown County down 16. Do they have any kind of a run left in them here? It's really not a lack of a run. It's just that Farmington's really executed well. Here's a nice little give and go. Barnes back to Morse, and Morse completes it. And they flip the scores around now, 53-35 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
And both those guys have 17 points.
Wow, you don't see that very often, do you? Here's a nice take in by Carr, and he's in double figures.
Give him 11.
Unfortunately for the Hornets, it kind of appears that they're just going to be a little overmatched in this one tonight.
Can't trade buckets, that's for sure. Farmington looks like they could be a handful.
Yeah, several scoring options. As we talked about, have to take a little better care of the basketball, but man, it looked like there for a while when they got hot from 3, kind of all bang, 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 back to back to back. You could see them shoot themselves into a lead in a hurry.
Eureka's going to have a game plan to attack those guards like they did in the second half of their game today to make that comeback.
Taylor with it in the corner. Tries to drive, pulls it back out. Gets it over to Morse. 2:40 left. Brown County, yeah. Eric Jones, I agree. He says you got to get up. Brown County down 16. No reason to be laying back now. Here's Taylor just loses it on the way up and out of bounds. Wart and McGath back into the game. They will replace Fullerton and Henry. Henry says, I'll take the long way around. Gonna cut out around the dugouts and come back into the other side.
Gonna get a bag of popcorn. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do that before.
Not necessarily sure you can actually do that. Here is Carr, blocked from behind by Barnes, and out of bounds.
If you're wondering, Maverick has arrived at the bench now.
He walked all the way around the back of the scores table.
Said hi to a couple people.
Inbounds pass comes to Beheimer. Puts up a pull-up jump shot. It's no good. And the rebound to Rankin. 2:09 to play. 53-37 the advantage for Farmington. Morse with it in the backcourt. A little crossover move to Taylor on the left wing.
A little backside trap would have got the ball that time.
Hands it off. Barton back out there playing the guard. Rankin now. He's caught in a pickle on the sideline. Clears it off to Morse as they spread the floor with a 16-point lead and the basketball. 1:40 to play. Bounce pass down to Rankin. It took his eye off of it and turned it over.
They're going to get the win tonight, but they've turned it over 18 times. They'll have to clean that up for that 9:30 game tomorrow night against Eureka.
Man, you don't see that very much. A team with 18 turnovers with first of all, a chance to win the game, let alone up by 16 points. Here's Carr going to attack down low. Runner up, no good. Rebound off to the Farmers. Barton gets it to Taylor, who carries it, I believe. Nope, foul call there instead.
Brown County, and that's going to go on Beheimer. Oh, not Beheimer. Excuse me, it's Ward. His first.
And now we'll get a foul on Carr.
Carr will pick up his second. 15 foul, 14 foul, my mistake.
Ingram comes in. Carr sits down. 1:24 to play. Taylor to trigger. He'll lob it up for Barnes, and the ball is a little too high and stolen away. Beheimer with it into the front court. Little hesitation move, drives in, up, high floater, no good. Rebound, Duarte, put back, won't fall as it's blocked. Rebound again to Brown County. In the corner, Wart for a three. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound secured here by Barton for Farmington. A minute to play in this contest. We will have the Illini Community Hospital post-game show where we will name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Barnes kicks to the right side and Morse. Over to Rankin. 9-2 on the season. We'll go Farmington. Now Wart called for a reach-in foul.
His second, team fifth. 44.2 seconds left, 53-37. Farmers are going to turn the ball over almost 20 times and get a double-digit win.
Here comes Henry back into the game. Wart sits down for Brown County.
This tournament committee been out here all day.
Bounce pass is tipped and stolen away in the hands of Maverick Henry. He'll bring it up. Now to Beheimer. Beheimer, a step back three on the way, too short. Rebound again pulled in by Barton. Gets it to Morse with under 30 seconds to play. Morse has had a good game. What'd you say, 17 points?
Yep.
Pretty impressive. He and Barnes both with 17. And Farmington is going to pass and dribble this one out and win the contest 53-37. Brown County will play at 2 o'clock tomorrow, or 2:30 tomorrow afternoon, I should say. On the consolation side, Farmers improved to 9-2, and they'll play at 9:30 tomorrow night against Eureka. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show, back with final stats and more after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final of this contest, well, the win for Farmington, 53-37 over the Brown County Hornets, as Farmington really pulled away in that second half, Jack, and once they got that, well, I think Brown County cut it back to 9 at one point. Farmers went back up by double digits and never looked back.
Well, we had 3 lead changes in the ball game, and then we were tied at 10. After that, a 43-27 run for the Farmers the rest of the way. And that was about halfway through the first quarter. In fact, the first quarter ended 10-7, so it was right at the beginning of the second quarter, I should say. It was 25-18 at halftime, 45-31 after 3, 53-37 the final. Farmers were at 50%, 22 of 44, 7 of 20 from the arc, 35%, 3 of 8 from the free throw line. They turned it over 20 times in the night. Logan Morris and Keontre Barnes, each one was 17, 6 for Zach Taylor, 8 for Gage Rankin in the contest for the Farmers. Brown County was 14 of 49, 28%, 3 of 14, 21.4%, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They were led by Cole Beheimer with 15 on the night. Sam Carr was in double figures with 11. And we saw Yeager McGath, with 3 points. 2 for Tice Fullerton came early in the ball game. Angel Duarte had 2 and 4 points off the bench for Colby Ward.
It's time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And, I think a couple of the guys deserving of this one, but I think Keontre Barnes with those 17 points, 8 rebounds, had a couple of blocks as well. Really did a nice job in this contest. And, the big one-handed slam as well was a nice highlight in this one for young Mr. Barnes. He is tonight's player of the game. Again, it's presented by Derek Harris, Edward Jones financial advisor. That's going to do it from Leroy Afka's Court at Western Hall. We'll be back in action with you tomorrow at 9 o'clock as Liberty will take on Monmouth Roseville. Pittsfield and Abington Avon will play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, followed by this Brown County squad playing Illini West at 2:30. Camp Point Central and West Hancock at 6:30. And then Southeastern will play Macomb at 8 o'clock. That's the schedule for tomorrow. We hope you'll join us then on Central Illinois Sports. For John and Jack Hall, I'm Charlie Hall, thanking you for joining us on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.